when we look at a guy like Chris Paul, one thing that we have to admit, that we should all be able to admit, is Chris Paul is one of the greats. One of the smartest players that's played in this league. One of the most winningest. I don't know how to say that word. Winningest. He wins. Players we have in this league, and CP3 is a player that needs his respect. But along with his respect, he does get a lot of hate because one, he does do a lot of weird stuff, like a lot of wild, crazy stuff. And he hasn't really won anything. A lot of people call him a winning player, but he hasn't won anything. That's an easy argument for somebody. You call him a winning player, but he hasn't won a championship. But still, he's a winning player. Look what he did with the Thunder, and look what he did with this team. The Thunder, nobody expected that team to make the playoffs. That team was a 5th seed. I don't know how, but they were a 5th seed. This team, yes, people expected them to be good, but 2 years in a row, they're dominating. Nobody expected that, man. So all that hate that Chris Paul has, people got to throw that out the water, man, because this is a generational type player, man. I've never seen a player this smart. To me, Chris Paul is the smartest player that ever played this game. He knows all the rules, and he knows how to use those rules to benefit him. He was a president of the NBA PA, and I believe to be the president, you got to know all the rules. And you can definitely see he knows all the rules, and that's why a lot of people don't like him. He even said on JJ Redick's podcast, they asked him about that little sweep through move that he be trying to do. He said, well, if you don't like it, maybe you should learn the rules. And that's why people don't like him, bro. That sweep through rule, I hate it too. I don't understand it, and I hate it. But I got to respect him for doing it because he does know the rules, and he does it the best. And then when you're looking at his game just in general, a lot of people will tell you Chris Paul is one of the best players at controlling a game. Chris Paul plays at his own pace. Basically, when you're playing against Chris Paul, you're on his time. And that might sound a little cocky, or that might even sound a little stretched. But I'm telling you, you're on his time. You're not going to speed him up. You're not going to slow him down. Even if you find a way to get a big lead on his team, they're going to come back. That happened multiple times, especially in the playoffs, especially against the Clippers. They were down by multiple points against the Clippers in the third quarter, and Chris Paul went nuclear. Finished with 40 points. Dominated that whole team, especially in that fourth quarter. We all know how clutch Chris Paul is. Just look at his clutch numbers. They literally have two of the best clutch players we have in this league. Same thing with the Bulls, man. They got a luxury of having two clutch players in this league, man. And that's some stuff you really don't see a lot. But when it comes to controlling a game, game management, is nobody like Chris Paul. But I can tell you, Darius Garland's close. Darius Garland kind of has the same thing Chris Paul does. Like, look at this. One of my great friends, I won't say great friends, but I talk to him a lot of times on Twitter. His name's Combo. I don't know if that's his real name. I think his name's Andrew. But he has a podcast called Combo's Court, right? And on his podcast, he talked about Darius Garland. He said, I feel like there's guys who rack up a lot of assists, and there's guys who orchestrate the offense. He gets his assists, but he's actually making his teammates better and orchestrating the offense. And that's just true. That's true, man. I watched all Cavs games, and we wouldn't be nothing without Darius. I love Colin. I love Colin Sexton. I love both of them. I've been watching both of them since high school. But if we switch Colin with Darius and Darius was out for the whole year, I promise you, we would not be a top 5 seed in the East. We just wouldn't, because Darius is just an elite level point guard, especially when it comes to controlling the game and getting others involved, man. Jared Allen would tell you himself he wouldn't be an all-star without Darius Garland. Evan Mobley would tell you himself he wouldn't be number 1 in the Rookie of the Year race without Darius Garland. He knows how to get his bigs involved. He knows where to put his players at, and that's just something that not a lot of, even young guards, but not a lot of guards have that. Not a lot of guards understand that. A game against the Oklahoma City Thunder. I know y'all remember this game. We were down by 17 points with 8 minutes left in the third. After that point, Darius Garland scored or assisted for every point of the Cavs comeback until he was given a little bit of rest in the middle of the fourth. I'm going to go show y'all that game right now because that game was absolutely crazy how he dominated. So, Darius Garland, the reason why he's, to some people, the leader and most improved, he just became a way smarter player, and especially in the pick and roll, because we run the pick and roll a lot, and he knows how to get his other teammates to their spots in the pick and roll. Like right here, off this pick and roll, he comes out to Jared Allen pick and roll. Now freeze right here. He's wide open, but with him not even paying attention, those three ball watching, and him fighting over the screen, he has options. Jared Allen is one of the best rollers we have in the league. He can roll, and then it will lead to a double team, and that will lead to another kick out. Or you can pass it to Laurie Marketing in the corner, who that's where he shoots his threes the best. Or you can pass it to one of the most hottest players in the league, far as shooting wise, not the other way. And Kevin Love, where he's at his best spot on the court, and look what he does. Everybody's ball watching him. Kevin Love's now wide open. That's an easy shot for Kevin Love. Simple shit like that, man. Putting your other teams in this place. And oh my fucking god. While I'm recording this video, we just get bad news that Karis LeVert off for 1 or 2 weeks. That sucks. That really does suck. But yeah, right here. That sucks, bro. That sucks. But right here, like I told you, he's became a really intelligent player off the pick and roll. Lou Dort's a feisty player. Lou Dort tries to fight over this pick and roll, but we have a great roll setter right here in Jared Allen. He gets him stuck in the pick and roll. Now, he's not going to try to bite off of that, which he probably could have because he had help in the paint. But he knows if he try to bite off that, Darius Garland's going to easily blow by him, which he did all this game. You will see later. But Darius Garland, learning how to play in the pick and roll, has learned to also become a 3-level scorer. Look at this. Now I'm pulling up. That's a bucket. Bucket. Now, learning the pick and roll allowed him to become a better scorer. Now you can label Darius Garland as a 3-level scorer. He can kill you from anywhere on the court. Anywhere. And I didn't even want to show. Oh, I did want to show this one. I forgot about this one. Now right here. Like I told you, I say this all the time in my breakdowns. Look at all the attention he has. They're on him. He's watching. He's biting for some reason, leaving him wide open. And then look, he's also biting, leaving him wide open. Now you would think he's going to him. And he also thought that. Shea also thought he was going to Laurie. But look at this pass. One-handed pass around Shea. So, one of our best shooters that doesn't really get a chance. I don't understand why. But, wide open, bucket. All the attention that he draws, he thinks he's going to him. He thinks he's playing a good defense by trying to get him, like, trying to play bait or some shit. But no, he peeps that. And now you left him wide open. Like, stuff like that. Not a lot of young point guards can do that. Now, right here. I believe Darius Garland has the top 5 handle in this league. Only players I would put above him is Steph and Kyrie. Other than that, I can't really think of other players. Jaylen Brown's cool. Yeah, I can't really think of other players. Trae Young's cool, but I feel like Darius Garland handles way better than theirs. Right here, you see it. He gets the pick and roll from him. Now, he's on the island. Now, like I told you, he could have pulled up because he can't recover. But I'm going to go get an easy bucket. Hezzy, off you. Finishing. That's something that he's also gotten way better at this year, man. That's why I believe he's the most improved player, because certain avenues he's got an elite at. His first 2 years in the league, he couldn't finish. He was terrible at it. Now he's a really good finisher, bro. I'm going to give you Hezzy. Now I'm going to draw past you. I'm going to finish with the left hand over you. That's tough. That is tough, man. That's a tough thing to do, bro. Especially as a 6'2" player or a 6'1" player. I wasn't going to show y'all this, but look, stopping on down bucket. Now right here, again, look at all the attention he draws. Everybody's on him. He's biting. Now look, he could have passed it to Isaac, and Isaac's just going to pump fake, drive to the hoop, either catch a body or kick it out to Dylan if Trey Mann came down. But no, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to go deeper into the paint. And now look, my best shooter's wide open. Wide open. And you know what he's going to do. He's going to get a bird in the air. Now you're out the equation. Side step below. Bucket. The Kevin Love, Darius Garland pick and roll has been amazing this year. Amazing. Now right here. This is a clutch foul. We needed this and one. Slows it down. Speed boost. Now I'm off you. Now you foul me. Now I just got to have the touch. Man. Slow. Now I'm gone. Now you play too eager. And one. Very clutch and one. Look at the emotion, man. This game right here, I feel like this is when he sealed his all-star. This is what, at this point, was the most assists in the game. He had dropped 27 and 18 in a clutch game that we needed. You know how tight the East is. We needed this shit. We needed this. Now, right here. This is not the nail in the coffin, but this was the nail in the coffin for me to know that, yeah, we're winning this game. Right here. I ain't going to do that, actually. He's like, all right, I'm going to slow it down. All of a sudden, I don't know why he did it. Now I'm going to speed up, go past you. Look at that pass. I'm going to go back. Can you let me know when he looked at Evan? I don't see it. How did he know Evan was right there? And look at the difficulty in that pass, man. Going around him. He has 2 birds in the air, man. This dude is amazing. This dude is amazing. Top 10 point guard in this league, bro. That's an amazing pass, bro. Amazing pass. Now, we got a few more right here. 755. Like I told y'all, the handle and the speed is crazy. It's next level. Twink, I'm gone. I'm gone. And they don't have a player over 6'10". So he doesn't have to worry about big guys going down there. But look at the finish, though. Left hand finish over Shea, who did a good contest. Some stuff he just wasn't doing in his first 2 years, man. But that speed and that handle is just... that stuff is going to be hard to stop once he get it down. But he missed this shot. Now, right here. Like I told you, he's a master in the pick and roll. Notice how it's simple stuff like this, but it's simple stuff that he wasn't understanding in his first 2 years. You're going to play that far down? I don't care if somebody's behind me. We got an eager defender behind me. He's either going to foul me or he's not going to get this shot. I'm going to pull up, and I'm going to drain this. It's simple basketball, man. Simple things like that. You going to sag off? Man, I'm going up. And look at the score. Now we're up. I just told y'all we were down by 17 at a point. And I literally showed you many highlights where he's completely dominating in a row. It was all highlights in a row. This was the first time. I was just at, 550? And I went to 755. The first time I ever had to skip through. And then right here, last thing. Nail on the coffin right here. Simply the nail on the coffin. Not this one. But if Evan would have caught this pass, that would have been a crazy pass. But he still got the assist from it. But right here. Again, when did he see Evan? First of all, their defense, even though, how are the Thunder a top defense in the league? Like, especially after watching this game, how? But their defense, a lot of their players, you can tell they're young. They bite a lot. He's also playing too low in the paint. Left Evan Mobley in the corner. Evan Mobley's not going to stay in the corner. He's being too eager off the screen. Left him wide open on the island. They all ball watching. Evan Mobley's in the air. Now, this is showing you the growth of Darius Garland's passing. He put that right where only Evan Mobley can get that. Only Evan Mobley can get that. Even though he knows Darius Garland. He knows Darius Garland got hops. They're both signed to Clutch Sports. They know each other. But I'm going to put this only where my teammate can get. Look how high he put that. And he got it, man. Look at the energy, bro. We have a franchise point guard, man. We have a franchise point guard. Darius finished this game with 27 points and 18 assists. Now, you might think, oh, this is just one game. I promise you, bro. It's a lot more games where he did this. A lot more games where he did this. I'm not saying he gave you 18 assists, but it was a lot more games where he literally dominated the team off of just playmaking and scoring. One thing I would love from him to steal from CP, learn how to get to the line. Start doing those sweep through moves CP be doing. Man, you shoot like 2 free throws a game. You go to the paint all night. Learn how to get to the line more, man. We need at least 6 free throws from Darius Garland, man, because he's that great of a player, bro. You can definitely see his IQ. The reason why I wanted to bring y'all this video, I'm not saying that he's on the level of Chris Paul, but I'm telling you his IQ level is on the way up like Chris Paul is. Like, he's one of the best IQ players in this league. One of the smartest players we have in this league, man. And I'm excited to see what's in the future for him. So, that's it for this video, man. I might do a video tomorrow. Don't know. Prayers up to Caris LeVert. Fuck.